Good evening. Today in this video, we will be tier listing a comprehensive tier list of who I believe I would trust the most in babysitting my child and or children for a good night. Okay? Not a good night, but I mean a good solid night. That make it weird. We got an array of UFC fighters around the board. We'll be bringing them in, discussing pros and cons, going for a comprehensive factual history and thinking forward theoretically. This is no rookie breakdown. This is who I would really. I'm trying to whittle down who I'm having to take care of my 9 and 11-year-old child. It's no joke. So first up, we've got Conor McGregor. Court case aside, let's not get that involved. He is coked up 24/7. No chance he's not going to be. You think he's stopping the bugger sugar for your kids? No, no, he's not. He's going to be on it all night. Bender goes on a bender. Mate, he's not staying in the house that whole night. He's not staying there. Your kids are going to be left alone after an hour, tops. There's no chance. I'd say it's a D. There's no chance it goes well. There's no chance he stays in the building. He cannot discipline himself like that. So, kicking it off with Conor McGregor, definitely not. We'll go next up, Dustin Poirier. Super nice guy, from what I can tell. Is he gonna have too much? I don't know. I don't know. Hard one. I think he can be trustworthy. I think that puts him at A. I feel like you can call him up. It's all good. He'll do it for free. He'll do it for free. He'll babysit for free. Good guy. I feel like that's trustworthy. Maybe the CT has some play, but he's not had any crazy episodes. He's just spouted things about his hot sauce. Uh, I think it's a good pick. I think it's a good A pick. I've got no clue who we'll put in S tier. Maybe that's multiple people. Maybe it's one. I'm not too sure yet. But we'll pick another. Hamzat, Scamzat, Smashcoin, Shemaev. Early Hamzat, before Whitaker fight. Energy Hamzat. No. He's just going to ditch. Yeah, and maybe not ditch, but maybe he's like grapples. If you got like a big dog, like a Doberman or something, I reckon he grapples that. Maybe he puts it out. Maybe he puts it to sleep. I don't really want that. But current Hamzat, rather, I don't see what calm Hamzat. I think he's more trustworthy. I think he's far more trustworthy. Seems more chilled out. I think he's a good pick. I don't think I'd. I wouldn't go against Hamzat in a babysitting situation, a tactical babysitting situation. Right, next up, we have Yuri Prohaska. Oh, this is a difficult one. He's not. He's not normal. He's not been around. He still doesn't act like a normal person. Um, this. Oh, he's so cool. He's so cool, but he's got so much CTE. That one the one Rakic fight was enough for a lifetime. That was just insane, and he still won that. I'm going A. Another addition to A. He'll probably just show him some. He'll probably just show him some awesome martial arts moves. He'll want to train. He'll try to get some Padawans. I don't see that as a negative, unless he tries to steal them and bring them back to the Czech woods. But that's a rare occasion. I think he'd be all right. I think he'd be invested. I think it's good for the night. Okay. Oh yeah, maybe your kids change, but one day he's just a strange uncle. He comes around to teach martial arts. So I'll have that. I'll take that. I'll keep that in the A category. Now we'll go down to Dominic Cruz. Now Dominic Cruz, I'm leaning against. Always talks about uh, early life trauma in his presser build-ups, or he did. He's getting a confession out your kids, even if it didn't happen. No matter what you didn't do, he will try. He'll probably get something out. He hit me. He didn't let me play Xbox. CPS, Child Protective Services called up. I'm telling you, it's not. It's not a good look. Who are they going to believe? You were a kid. Who Dominic Cruz is just basically coerced into saying you beat them. I don't trust it. I don't think he'd be a bad babysitter, but I think he'd get you landed in jail. You scare them at a young age. You do some. You put on some weird clown stuff. You scare your kids. He'll get that out of him and he'll feed it to the authorities. You don't want that. You don't want it in a babysitter. I'll tell you that. So I think he's the right pick there. It's just not the best. Not the best for going to jail. Moving on. Thug Nasty Bryce Mitchell. Now, he has his can I really say he has his marvels? Listen, Bible study with Bryce Mitchell would absolutely slap. I'd have that any day, but it's my kids. It's my kids. I don't know. Farmer, honest man, honest, hard working. He'd get them labouring. If it's a full day, it's not just a night. He'd get them labouring. He'd get them working out in the fields. He'd get them digging trenches in the backyard. I think this is the first S. We'll have multiple S tiers, but this is the first S. Thug Nasty Bryce Mitchell. He might teach you some things, like the earth is flat and gravity isn't real. I don't care. I believe he's an honest, good man. I'd let him babysit my children. I do believe. Yeah, I think that's a good S pick. Good first S pick. Oh, moving on. Raul Rosas Jr. No, I don't know. This would be something that Dominic Cruz would get out of him. You have Raul Rosas Jr. babysit your kids. He's getting that. That's a bit of childhood trauma right there. You show like a 9-year-old that they're shitting themselves. They're hiding for the first 4 hours. I don't think he'd be very involved. At the end of the day, I just don't see it. At the end of the day, I just don't see it. Another C tier. Nothing really with him personally. It's the kid's reaction. So I've got to put him in C tier. Not a B tier yet. Moving on. Alex Pereira. Family man, already a father. So already got a very large family. What happened to his wife? His wife was like already married or something. That was weird. But refrained from beating her when that video of her scaring him for Halloween or something came out. So that's always good. He's not going to beat him up. He can't speak English though. He can't speak English. It'd just be Sharma, and the kids won't understand. I'm hungry. I've not eaten in 16 hours. No, Sharma. I don't think that's going down well. Nothing. I don't think it'll be bad. I don't think it'll be good. I think eventually when one of the kids collapses, he understands. He gets some I don't know, some pineapple out of the fridge or something. But the language barrier's there. I think we've got to go B. First B is Alex Pereira. Those are my reasons. I think they're solid reasons. Next up we have. I forgot who that is. Just put them in B tier. Next up, choose Max Holloway.
We'll see Saturday night. How the babysitting gonna go? We'll see Saturday night, baby.
He will. I don't know. Just got knocked out. Maybe he's already okay. He's already got CTE, but seems like a relatively friendly guy. Probably skateboard. Kids won't know how to skateboard and put him on. Want to break a leg. I think it's a solid A pick. I don't think much can go wrong with Max Holloway as the babysitter. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's a good pick. Next up, oh shit, Johnny Walker. We've got Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker in the house. Move up to heavyweight, please. You dominate. You're better than Chukwu. He's already a father. Already has a son, I think. He beats his wife, but in video games. Awesome. Probably not going to take it out on the kids. Probably just like breakdance or something. Do the worm. Keep them entertained. I don't know. I mean, it's a solid A pick. Nothing special, but yeah, I think he fits an A. Right. Moving on. Piotr Yan. Hard work, dedication. But I do think he'd see how soft the Western children are, and there'd be a few scrambles. There'd be a few scrambles in this endeavor. One or two nights, there's a few like he's giving dead arms. He's giving dead legs out. He's giving dead legs out to my 9-year-old son, and his leg turns purple. Hard work again. Wow. I think he just roughs them up. They're similar size as well. So I've got, I don't know. Say if the kid's like 4 inches in height off, he'll think it's like a small. He'll think it's an atom weight. He just wants to spar. Yeah, I definitely see Pierre Yan giving my kids a dead leg. That's going in D. I'm not having someone beat up my children. So that's going in D. So we'll move on. Sean Strickland. This is. It seems obvious to put him in D or C. I don't know. I think it's a bit more complicated than that. So obviously rough childhood, rough upbringing, but he has expressed he wants to have a child in the future, but he's terrified. I think this is literally fan fiction at this point. What the fuck am I talking about? He'd be alright, he'd be fine. Maybe if there's an intruder. I don't know. No, if there's firearms in the house, I think he's showing him how to shoot. That's off limits. Actually, no, is it? Is it even off limits? I don't know. Probably not. I don't think it'd be bad. Going in B tier. Right. Moving on. Alex Volkanovski. He's just cooking. He's cooking. He's cooking the whole night. Father. Great father. Unless Islam Makhachev's at the window, he's dealing with them. Okay? Great cooking with Volk. He's keeping them well fed. That's what you want. That's what you want in a babysitter. No Rustler's burgers. Get a Volk smash burger. Let's go. Easy S. Easy S for me. Love Volk. Love a bit of Volk. Similarly, well, not similarly, but related to Volk. T-City. It's a weird one. I think I gotta go A. He'll have stories to tell. He won't put them to sleep, but they'll ask him like, if you're a man, why's your hair so long? I go, I'm glad you asked. They say like looks like Jar Jar Binks. Put on Star Wars. I'm glad you asked. He's getting that's a fine pick. He's just chatting absolute CTE nonsense to him. The eagle lives 80 years. How do you think an eagle lived like 70 years or something? Moving on. Stipe Miocic. Now, language barrier again. Tops him up no more than a B. Dresby. That's not getting through to the kids. That sounds like a threat. That sounds like a threatening action from like a 6'5" man. He'd be fine. There's no ill intent. But I don't know. I just don't think the kids will. I think the kids will be terrified. Maybe later on they warm. They understand he's not a threat. But at this point, it's a B. It's a B. It's not an ideal choice. Love Stipe there. Colby Chaos Covington. Where to go? This is an odd one. You normally have ones that are like related to. You can like relate things from what you've heard to like family or like how friendly they are. Colby's a big act. I think that's kind of good. I think he's a bit more. I think he's a lot more genuine under the persona. Seventh layer of hair. Colby Covington. He said some bad insults, but I think he'd be chill. Maybe he won't even get political. It's chill. It's a fine pick. No issues there. Right. Another possible S pick. Daniel Cormier. Now, I say possible S pick. I'm changing my mind. The kids are small. If I don't keep that fridge stocked up for the weekend, if it's going on a weekend, if it's going on a night, I'm keeping that fridge stocked up. Or else he's taking a chunk out the kids. He's taking a chunk out the boys. So, I think that does kind of cap him. The simple risk of DC eating him I think it outweighs it. It'd be great. It'd be great until got the horror movie, but whatever it is, where it's like don't feed something after midnight. That's it. That's it. DC is that. He's not stepping on a scale anytime soon. He's ready to chow down on some kids. Pause. But we'll continue on. Similarly, Shamil Gaziev, again, language barrier, will eat the kids no matter if it's past 12 or not. That's a no-brainer. He will eat the kids. He'll probably just pass out. You have like some cake in the fridge that like pass out from insulin. Just a spike in insulin. Blood sugar goes through the roof. He just falls out. Another D pick. I'm not trusting. You can trust DC. You can trust DC. It's bad situations where DC has to eat the kids. Shamil Gaziev. I see it happening a lot more. I see it happening a lot more often. A lot less needs to be triggered for him to eat the kids, boy. Oh my god, we're only like halfway through. Moving on. Franklin Gongu. I think this is a good pick. Good A pick. Relaxing voice. He's got a family. Imagine him reading a bedtime story. It'd be quite nice. And now the princess slid down her hair. That'd be quite nice. That's a good. He should do audiobooks. I see that. That's a good babysitter right there. I can tell. Moving up. Michael Venom Page. I feel like his act is kind of the same in real life. Hope he doesn't take after his dad. I don't think I'm picking him. I don't think I'm not picking him. If he's there and there's no one else to call, it's happening. But family ties. But yeah, we'll keep it B. We'll keep it B. Not many in the C. Just Raul Rosas and Dominic Cruz so far. We'll go with Sean O'Malley. I think that might be another C. I think that might be another C pick. He has a family. Not the most solid structure, if you ask me. An 18-year-old or a 16-year-old. I'm actually 16, guys. I'm born in 2008. I can't be criticised. But yeah, I'm gonna put him in C. Just dodgy family structure, and Mrs. gets it on with other people. It's a bit cringe. But we'll move on. Charles Oliveira. Language barrier. That's the issue, though. I don't know. Oh, this is a hard one. It's ARS. But the language barrier, I think, defeats it. I think it'd be an easy yes if he didn't have the language barrier. Like, what's he gonna say? How's he gonna communicate? Hello, Vancouver. He can't do that. He's got no pre-thought lines going into this. It's like 12 hours or something. It's going A. Nice guy. Needs to learn English though. But next up, Sergey Pavlovich. Okay. Think about this rationally. The Volkov fight, the outburst, that's a lot different. That's a lot different than what he has been like. He's chill. I kind of see him as kind of chill. It's messed up what happened at the end of the Volkov fight. Messed up that they even had to fight just for Garten to rob Volkov. Disgusting. But Pavlovich, language barrier again. I don't know. He's just a huge human. He's just a huge Eastern European. Just going B. Love a bit of Pavlovich, but he's got to go in B there. Next up, another fat guy. Not fat guy. Fat guy. But Taito Ivasa. No language barrier, or kind of, depending on. This A is getting too big. Okay. Oh, he'll get him drinking at a young age. I have to drop it down. I'll put it in B. Taito Ivasa. What a guy, but he's definitely gonna start him on shoeies. Jamal Hill. Next up, Jamal Hill. This is a long fucking video. Holy cow. Jamal Hill, good heel. Delusional about the Pereira loss. That's fine. That doesn't go into the kids. Cena and the Papagio things, he is quite chill IRL. He chills out IRL. Did he get arrested for beating up his brother? It's not surprising. Hopefully not the kids. I see it as an A. That's going to be an A. I'm going to have to extend this. Real quick. Oh, shit. There we go. Hopefully that shows on video. Hardly does. No, it doesn't. Either way, we'll continue as best as we can. We'll just squeeze these together, actually. Fuck, that didn't work. Right, anyway. Quinton Rampage Jackson. Right, he's so funny. He's so funny. Father. Good father as well, from what I can tell. Never beat his wife, which is lovely. That brings us on to the next fighter. I'm tempted S. He's so funny. He'll make the kids laugh. Talking about wife beaters. Johnny Bones Jones. It's got to be a D. As I was saying about the home intruders. Home intruder comes in. I'm not sure if I think he's bailing. He ain't protecting shit. He ain't protecting shit, boy. Cocained up. Probably. I don't know. Probably lock the kids in the room and just. Not good. Clear D. I don't think that can't be argued. Guy's had his own children call the police on him for beating up his mother. So, yeah, not the best. No brainer in my opinion. Demetrius Johnson. What a guy, but a bit of the Piotr Jan syndrome. He's so cool. He's so good. He's nice as well. But will he see him as little training partners? Will he see them as little sparring partners? And he causes just back of the head shots, random back of the head shots. I just punched myself in the head for that. I think it's possible. It's got to go A. There's too many people that are A. There's too many people A. Thing good. This whole thing's getting moved across. I don't think you can see half of them there, but okay, we're almost finished. It's fine. I just have to squash them in. Kevin Holland, the king of awkwardness. He's awkward on so many press conferences. I don't see it changing. I don't think I don't see him interacting with children in well. Kind of just like a teenager and what is he like? 30 now? 30? Holland. 32. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. I see him. He's probably just chilling. Probably not interacting with the kids. Just on his phone or something. Awkward as hell. That's about right. Another B pick. Nate Diaz, really pixelated Nate Diaz. Will smoke weed in the house. That's that's a granted. That's a guarantee. That's his payment. That's technically his payment.
What you kids want to do? Play Monopoly or something?
He's just gonna. He'll chill. He's basically, like I say, he's mentally like a 13-year-old anyway. So yeah, he can get along. No, mentally 13. He'd probably do some stupid shit. I think it's got to go in the C. Wouldn't call him up until last resort.
You kids want to go smoke some weed? I was smoking weed since I was 9.
Actual South Park character. Next up, Big Tommy Aspinall. Role model. Great role model. English. Speaks English. No language barrier. Absolute Chad. True heavyweight champion. No one is touching them kids. I'm telling you. He gets it. He's getting the fourth S. He's getting the fourth S tier. You know who isn't getting an S tier? Movsar Evloev. 25-17. If you know, you know. Instant D. Doesn't need explaining more. Next up, Israel Adesanya. Now, if there's no house pets, I think we're good. Maybe he's a bit aggressive. Maybe he's a bit loose cannon. He did have the road rage incident after his fight with DDP. Might be a bit off the rails. Said he was kind of getting into alcoholism after the Strickland fight. I think it's a B, but it goes to an A if you have David Adesanya as like a little leveler. If the energy can bounce off each other, fat, thin, you know, more serious, more jolly, jovial, big fat David Adesanya. I think I'm gonna put him as B as a solo of Adesanya. As long as there's no house pets, then it's a bit. Then it's a D. I'm not risking that. But with David Adesanya, I think it boosts it up. But that's also 2 times the cost. There's no way David Adesanya's doing anything for free. So staying at B. Staying at B. Oh no, he just can't do that to the house pets. Can't do that to the house pets. He's got to go in C. Change my mind. Right. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. Next one. Another one for Nightmare Fuel. Cannot possibly happen. Murad Devlashvili. If they aren't scared shitless, if they aren't hiding for the duration of the babysitting, he's just gonna be waffling. And you know, I fought O'Malley, and then yeah, pisses me off. Yeah, ugly, unlucky. Next one, Islam Makhachev. Now, bro, you could stick on some Coco Melon or something. You could whap on Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. Get on Chowder. Get on Chowder. He'd be enthralled. He would be enthralled with the kids. He'd be sat there longer than the kids. He wouldn't want to leave. Stick on some, I don't know. Stick on some actual kids' YouTube. He'd stick around. He'd have a good time. He'd get food. Good food. Maybe get him to train a bit. Maybe get him a few laps around the back garden. Islam Makhachev. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not putting him in B. Solid A. Solid A from Islam Makhachev. Can't fault it. Next one. Cyril Bongami Gain. I'm not going to let him, Robin Volkov, affect my decision here. I don't follow him that much on social media or anything. It just seems kind of boring. I don't know. The only reason he's like a thing is because he's not morbidly obese and he is heavyweight. People like him. The people who like him are French because he's French. Just don't know enough about him. Don't know enough about him. Don't know. I feel like I don't know. It's just got to go B. Not enough information. Not enough. Next one, Stephen Thompson. Dude, it's just going to be another. It's just going to be an MMA session or a karate. It's going to be a karate training session. It's got to go A. It's got to go A. Don't get me wrong, but it's just another one of those. He's kind. He won't do anything weird. Hopefully, we've seen enough karate trainers in vans. But I think it's a solid A pick. I don't think much can go wrong. Next up, D-Lou. Where the fuck does D-Lou go, bro? Okay. Caught going like 120 and a 50. That doesn't matter. I don't know where he's from. I was about to say from the hood. Probably is. He has kids of his own. You've got a very warm, friendly figure, I suppose. I was talking about. I'm trying to think about it. He probably put him. I don't know. He'd probably chill. Again, maybe if there's not enough food stocked up, you have to worry. But as long as you've got the, I was about to be racist. Never mind. As long as you've got him well fed, then he's probably not going to touch the kids. That's fine. Next up, Curtis Blades. Curtis Razor Blades. Maybe it's just the lisp, but I see him as a friendly giant. I see him as a really nice guy. Maybe it's just the lisp. I don't know. Maybe that's just bias. But the stutter. Sorry, not the lisp. I think it's a solid pick. I think they just. Yeah, it's purely the stutter. I think he's a gentle giant. Next up, DDP. He ain't touching the kids, and he's proven to you he ain't touching the kids. Bro, have you seen my girlfriend, bro? Bro, why would I touch your kids, bro? Have you seen my girlfriend? That's enough to, like, confirm it. I feel like he put on his own highlights. I feel like he would put on his own highlights on the TV to show them. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. He's getting so full, though. Glad he extended it. That's fine. He's getting an A tier. Nothing wrong. He ain't going to touch the kids. That's all good. All good in my books. Leon Rocky Edwards. If they can hunt a bit of a language barrier again. I don't know. He's just boring. It's not like a put to sleep boring. I think they'll just be up like I'm gonna be talking on the phone and it'd wake the kids up because it's just such a jarring voice. But I think it'd be bad. But I think it's the voice that does it. The kids just won't get to sleep. Right. Next up, Diego Lopez. Again, just don't know enough about him personally. He's such a good fighter, such an incredible fighter. But I just don't know shit. It's gotta be B. It's gotta be B. How can you tell me how Diego Lopez would do babysitting? There's nothing to work off. D-Lu got kids. That's immediate all right. How the hell would Diego Lopez do? Probably just be training. I don't know. Probably do fucking push-ups or something the whole time. And finally, last but not least, Ian Machado, Layla, Gary. Now, the kids ain't getting sleep. The kids are being sick. They're looking at his cold sore. You can't have that. It's freaking the kids out. It's more than Marab's face. That's more than Raul Rosas Jr.'s face. You can't have... Oh, freaks me out. Freak out the kids more. I think that's the list. I think that's definitely the list. Well, let me know if you agree. What a shit video. I hope no one watched this to the end. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.